If you're in a band and you come into our store, you may want to come over to the toilet. Get yourself a sucker. So if you're in a band, I want to say this real quick. Remember we were talking about inspiration the other day and how to get it. It took me back in my brain. I used to be a runner for a concert company. And so a concert would come to town, and I would be the guy who had to go find the aftershave they used or pick up dry cleaning, whatever it was. I was the runner for the show, right? And I remember it was Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA tour, the biggest thing ever, right? He was the biggest thing in America. And my little room was across the hall at the venue, at the big concert venue, right? 18,000 or so people. And my room was right across from his, and he was sitting in his room, in his tighty-whities, listening to Bob Dylan, just as loud as you possibly could listen to Bob Dylan. And here I was across the hallway, and it was just blaring into my room too. I had to eventually get out of there. But I'll tell you this, I wasn't a fan of Bruce Springsteen, and I don't mean anything against him. I just didn't listen to him. It just wasn't in my wheelhouse. So and when the show began, I walked out and stood on the side of the stage. I was blown away. Again, this guy, the boss, and he was that night, had this place in the palm of his hand. To the very rafters were these people in his control. It was unbelievably great. And it inspired me so much that night. I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget Bruce Springsteen because of this. But it was so cool that he was in his dressing room being inspired by who he was inspired by. So, anyway, I just thought that was a cool story. See you.